Hey everyone, welcome to Game Changers, the interview series where we get to know a little bit more about the industry leading agents here at RE/MAX Peninsula. So today we're talking with Emmy Walls. Emmy has been with RE/MAX Peninsula since 2014 and has been a licensee since 2016. So let's get to know a little bit more about Emmy. Tell us, where are you from originally?
I am from Hampton, Virginia.
Okay,
Raised there, and my parents still live in Hampton.
cool. All right. And where do you live now in the area?
I live in Newport News. I've been here for 20 years, around Christopher Newport area, so Midtown. I love it here.
Cool, cool. All right, let's talk pizza, Emmy. Now, when you order pizza, are you a regular crust or a thin crust gal?
I am a regular crust. Definitely not pan pizza, not super thick, but I like a good crust and I like carbs. So regular crust.
I got it. And then what do you put on it? What are your choices?
Definitely ham and pineapple.
Nice.
Cheese. I do not like a lot of cheese, but I do like a lot of sauce. And if it's not ham and pineapple, it's veggie. I'm not a big fan of the meats. So
all right.
Pineapple is number one.
Sounds good. I like it. And what did you do before you got in real estate?
So before real estate, I actually worked at Ferguson Enterprises out of college, did the management trainee program, worked there a couple years, ended up in showroom sales. And it was there that I met Rod Huskey. Rod offered me an opportunity to come work at his business, which was called Huskey Home Products at the time. And I was able to do pretty much the same responsibilities I had at Ferguson. Oversaw the lighting showroom for Rod and absolutely loved it. Loved working with him. Got pregnant with twins and decided that I would take a leave of absence from the business world to raise my kids. And when they were about 10, I got a phone call from Rod. Hadn't seen him in a couple years. He ran into my parents somewhere, asked them for my cell phone number, and said, hey, are you interested in working for me again, working part-time? And I said, absolutely. It was time for me to get back to work and started. He was doing real estate, started as a transaction coordinator, and absolutely have loved every minute of it. Loved partnering with him in our business. So it's been a long process of knowing Rod, and we've developed our, business together. So absolutely love it.
Very cool. Well, so you've been in real estate a lot longer than you've been licensed. Tell me, do you have a memorable real estate moment that you can share with us?
I think in our profession, there's so many memories. There's funny ones, there's scary ones. Of course, every day is so different for us. There's no transaction or same, but the ones that really stick with me the most are working with first-time home buyers. I just love the memories we make of sitting at a closing table and them signing the paperwork and handing them the keys to probably the biggest purchase they've ever made. And just the excitement of, them talking about raising their families and making updates. And so those are the memories I think that stick with me the most over the funny and scary ones. It's just, even this weekend, I got a text from a buyer saying, look what we did to the bathroom and look what we did to the floor. So I think those memories are really special and precious, and knowing that you've helped them, really accomplish some of the American dream to own a home.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. So switching gears a little bit, what is your favorite drink of choice right now? You can do before 5 p.m. or after 5 p.m., whichever one, or both.
I am a water girl. I am simple and kind of boring. I love water and I love tea. Don't drink a whole lot of alcohol. Don't have a problem. Occasionally will, but water all day long, and iced tea usually at dinner.
Okay, fair enough. So what is a favorite place that you like to visit, or a favorite place that you've been?
So I guess, fortunately with my husband's job, we've been able to travel quite a bit. We've been to Rome and Italy and Hawaii and Jamaica and lots of wonderful places. But I have to be honest, my favorite place is Duck, North Carolina. I just love the simplicity of being with my family, the kids, having a relaxing day on the beach. It's easy. I love to travel, but that's probably my favorite place is summertimes at the beach.
Yeah.
Specifically duck. I like them, duck and crawler.
I gotcha. Okay, cool. Very cool. So the state and whatnot is starting to really open up again, and we're kind of able to move a little bit more freely. What's one thing that you were looking forward to most, or maybe are still looking forward to doing or going or seeing or whatever?
I think I would have to go with going to a restaurant with a big group. Now that the restaurants are open and we can go with small groups, that's great. But I have a lot of family here, a lot of aunts, uncles, and cousins. And when we have special occasions, birthdays, and we tend to all take over a restaurant with 20 or 25 of us. And I miss that. I just miss the being together with them and having, having a good time at a restaurant. So that's probably what I miss the most. Even though back in the restaurants, being in a small group just is almost not quite the same.
I gotcha. Eventually we'll get there.
We're getting there. It's getting bigger each phase.
Yes, exactly. So, Emmy, what is one piece of real estate advice you have for the community?
I think a lot of times it's maintaining your home. I think if you have a maintenance issue in your house, take the time, if you're financially able, to take care of it. So many things that we run into in our career is that something that started as a small problem that maybe only costs $100, by the time you go to list it, is now a big problem and it's thousands of dollars. And there's so many other issues you want to deal with and not have to take on a big project. So I think if you're financially able and you notice something that needs maintenance, to take care of it. Homes do appreciate, but if they're not maintained, they don't appreciate. And you can end up costing yourself a lot when you get to the closing table doing repairs. And also to find an agent that you do trust and you can get through the whole process of all the emotions of the happy times and the scary times, that trust us to do our job and trust us to be there for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Very sound advice there. Thank you. All right. So a little this or that here. Sunrises or sunsets?
Definitely a sunset. I love a beautiful, colorful sunset sky.
But you're an early bird like me.
I am an early bird, but I don't like to get up early to sit. I like to get up and hit the ground running. And so
Ooh, that's a good point.
I love to get up and get on with the day. And that's where, by the end of the day, I'm ready for a beautiful sunset.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. Beach or lake?
Beach. Always the beach. I'm a beach girl.
Coffee or tea?
Tea. I am not a coffee drinker. Don't even own a coffee pot. Never have, and definitely tea.
Okay. All right. Night owl or early bird? I'm
an early bird. I have no problem texting Brooke at early morning, but it's always to get up and get going. So yeah, definitely most productive hours of my day are in the morning.
Oh, absolutely. All right. So car, truck, or SUV?
I drive an SUV, but I definitely truck. Love a truck. The bigger the truck, the better. My husband drives the truck. I drive the SUV, so I have to go with the truck.
All right. Cool. Dogs or cats?
Dogs. I have 2 yellow labs that I absolutely adore and will always have a dog in my life. Love a dog.
All right, perfect. And then last question here. On your peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which is it? Is it grape jelly or strawberry jelly?
If peanut butter is involved, it's great.
Okay.
If it's toast or a bagel or anything else, it is totally strawberry. But if peanut butter is involved, it's great.
All right. Fair enough. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us today. And we appreciate getting to know you. And as always, thank you for leading the change in real estate as a game changer. We really appreciate you.
Thank you, Brooke. Thanks for all you do as well.